Don't play another note on your guitar until you fix this one thing. If your guitar is even slightly out of tune, every chord, riff, or solo that you play will sound off, even if you're playing it right. So in this video, I'll show you how to get your guitar perfectly in tune, step by step, using a clip-on tuner. And stick around because in 1 minute, I'm going to show you the #1 mistake beginners make when tuning. That messes up your sound even if the tuner says that you're in tune. Let's start with the 6 string names from thickest to thinnest. So we have the E, A, D, G, B, and E string. So a simple way to remember this is eat all day, get big easy. Or Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. So these are the notes that your strings need to be tuned to. So if the tuner doesn't say these letters, you're off pitch, and we'll fix that next. So this is a clip-on tuner. You can get one of these at a music store or online for under $20. You clip it onto the headstock just like this, and then you pluck the string. So your goal is to get the correct letter to show up and in the green or right in the center of the tuner, which mine is good. Now, if the tuner is indicating that it is off to the left-hand side, in this case, mine is red, that means that you're flat or the pitch is too low. Now, if it shows up in the yellow, just like that, that is telling me that it is too sharp, so the pitch is too high. So we're aiming right in the middle. Green means that you're good. Now let's talk about the tuning direction, because this is where people get confused. So if your guitar has 3 tuning pegs on each side, like mine, the direction you will turn flips halfway through. So here's the rule. On the top, you're going to raise the pitch or go higher. You need to tune the peg counterclockwise. To lower the pitch, you need to turn the peg clockwise. And that will loosen it. Now, this will flip on the other side. So to loosen it, I will go counterclockwise. To tighten it, I will go clockwise. So it's a good rule to remember. So just watch your tuner, okay, and use it as your guide if you're tuning up or if you're tuning down. Here's a guitar with the tuning pegs all on the top. So this one's a lot easier than if you have 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom like the other guitar that I had. All you have to do is you have to tune these pegs. To tune it higher, you're going to turn it counterclockwise to raise the pitch. To lower the pitch, okay, you're going to turn it clockwise. Okay, it's a lot easier to do this one than it is the other one. So here's where most beginners go wrong. So let's just say that you're tuning your E string, the thickest string on the guitar here, but the tuner shows D sharp or a D note. So that means that you're too low and you need to tighten the string until it climbs up to an E note, like this. Now we're at D sharp. Now we're at an E. Now, let's say that we're tuning the E string, and let's say that the tuner says F or F sharp. That means that you've gone too far and you need to loosen the string until it drops below an E and then tighten it back up into the pitch, just like this. So that says F sharp, too high. That says F, still too high, we want it to say E. Now it says E, so I'm going to drop it just below, and then I'm going to bring it right back up to E. So remember, when you're doing this, you always want to tune up to the note. So if you go too far and come at it from above, like you're higher in pitch, then lower it down to the note that you're tuning to, the string will be unstable and there'll be slack in between the nut of the guitar and the tuning peg, which will cause you to get out of tune a lot faster. So what you want to do is that when you're doing this, you want to loosen it slightly and then bring it up to the target note. So this will lock in the tension in between the nut and the tuning peg, and this will keep you in tune a lot longer. Let's go string by string and I'll show you exactly how to tune. So the first thing is make sure that you pluck the string gently. Do not smack down on the string or it will go sharp. It's about how hard you want to pick. This is too much. You won't be able to tune the guitar right if that's how hard you pick. So you gotta pick it slightly. And then you want to get it right in the center in that green part there. So the first thickest string is E, okay? And I'm turning the tuning peg counterclockwise on my guitar, okay? Now, let's go to the next one. So we got the A string, which is right in the center, okay? So we're good on that. And again, if let's say that this is too high, and it says B, okay? If there's a B note there, that means that it's way too high. So I gotta loosen the string, so I'm gonna turn my tuning peg counterclockwise until it says A. You don't want that little hashtag, which means sharp, next to that note. See how I went below the pitch, and now I'm picking it right up to the pitch on the tuner, just like that. Let's take the next string. So we've got the D string. Okay, mine is good. Now let's pretend that the D string is too high on my guitar here. Okay. I don't want you guys doing this, I'm just demonstrating. So let's say that this says E, okay? That needs to be a D note, so I have to tune it down, loosen the string. So I'm tuning it down until it says D. That little hashtag means that it's sharp, so I don't want that there. I want it to just say the letter D right in the center of the tuner. See how I'm dropping it below? And now I'm going to bring it back up just to get it right in the center of the tuner. There you go. The next string is going to be the G string. Okay, so my G string is good. Let's pretend that it's too loose now. Okay, so mine says E. I need to get it to go from E, F, G, which is higher in the musical alphabet. So I need to tune it, and I need to tighten this string. So now on my guitar, I'm turning it clockwise to tighten it now on this side of the guitar. And then we're good. Oh, let's drop that a little bit lower and let's try that again. And then you're good. Next, you've got the B string. Okay, mine's good on this. Pretend I'm going to turn this up too high. Okay, now if that says C, okay, I need to get it to a B. So C is higher in the musical alphabet, so we need to lower it to a B note. So I have to turn this counterclockwise. It says B. Now I'm going to drop it below the note just slightly and then bring it right back up. So this way it's right in the center of the tuning, right in that green. There you go. Okay, next you've got your E string, the high E string. Mine's good. Let's go ahead and lower this. Okay, this is just for demonstration. Okay, it says D sharp, so that's too low. I need to get it to E, because D, and then it goes E in the musical alphabet. So D sharp, I need to get that to say an E, so I'm going to tighten it up. And you're good. Now that you know how to tune, what's going to be the first thing that you're going to play once you get your guitar in tune? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to know what you're going to be working on. So if this has helped you, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. I've got more beginner-friendly guitar lessons coming up every week, And if you want a free printable string chart of the string names, you can grab that into the description. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.